What's up, guys? It's Corey here with Dapper Dollars, and today we're going to talk about how to actually rank shirts in competitive niches step by step. You ready? Let's get started. Now, this isn't how to rank shirts in those mildly competitive niches like hiking shirt or a dog hiking shirt, for women with Alzheimer's. This is how to rank shirts that are in competitive niches that I'm in. Like, I'm on the first page for realtor shirts. I'm on the first page for vegan mom shirts. I'm on the first page for vegan beast. I'm on the first page for autism awareness, mental health awareness. So this is how you can actually get on the first page of where there are serious buyers and not just, the 1 to 2 sales a month to barely get by. So use these tactics also if you're already in or ranking for a phrase within a general niche. So like if you're in the nurse niche and you're ranking for something like, I love to stick people with needles, try to use this to break into the broader nurse shirt niche, or nurse shirt keyword, because that's going to lead you to many more sales, and you're going to just have much more success instead of trying to compete with everyone else who's competing for that phrase. I hope that makes sense. Don't compete for the phrase. Try to use that phrase to get to the first page of what the main niche is that you're after. So in this example, I'm going to take you through how I went from the third page of a phrase for anti-bullying to the first page of anti-bullying shirt. Now, obviously, anti-bullying is going to be the example. So what you want to do whenever you first start this process is look for what's selling on the first page of the phrase that you're going for. So in this case, it's anti-bullying. And you can use these tactics again if you're going after things like Halloween shirt or Halloween shirt for teachers. Obviously, Halloween shirt is going to be way too general. You're going to need to go for something like Halloween shirt for teachers. I'm going after Halloween shirt for vegans. So use these tactics to get on the first page of those general search topics that are just targeted enough to be in front of most of your buyers. Now, so we're in the anti-bullying space. We're looking over what fonts these people like, what colors are selling, what color combinations are selling, what's the general message. Are they looking for sympathetic messages on these shirts? Are they looking for sarcastic messages on these shirts? Do they want something that's more geared towards children? Do they want something that can be more general, like parents and their kids can wear this shirt? Get a feel for what this niche is. And so for anti-bullying, the one that stood out to me was spread kindness. And I chose spread kindness because out of all the phrases that were on the first page for anti-bullying, spread kindness had just enough search traffic to have competitive sales within that sub keyword, and it also had it didn't have that many other shirts. So there was a general amount of sales volume, but not that many shirts to compete with. So that's what you want to look for. You want to find your main keyword, in this case anti-bullying, and then you want to find a sub keyword within that so that you can dominate that sub keyword that'll eventually lead you to being on the first page of the main keyword you're going for. So whenever you've got your sub keyword, now we're in spread kindness for anti-bullying. Now, you want to look within this sub keyword as well. You want to see what designs are selling that's similar to the general anti-bullying niche. So in this case, rainbows were really popular, like across the board, whatever phrase it was, rainbows were popular. So I knew rainbows was one thing that I was going to do. And I knew that fonts that were somewhat playful were also what I was going to do. And then I just needed to do something that was similar to what everyone had, but different enough that it was something unique to this market. You never want to just bring the exact same thing. You always want to bring something unique. So now you've got your design within your sub niche. Now you need to keyword this so that you are able to target your sub keyword, but keep your main keyword as the focus. So when you write out the title for this shirt, it needs to be something like anti-bullying design for teachers supporting spread kindness, or something along those lines. You want to get everything that you can into this title so that you're targeting everything possible. Teacher shirts, spread kindness, but most of all, anti-bullying is at the front because that's the main keyword you want to rank for. You're just using spread kindness as to get your foot in the door and then show Amazon you've got those sales to get on the front page. So you got your keywords set up, you got your designs, you just need to wait for this thing to start selling. Now what you can do if you have AMS is set up AMS to run traffic to these designs. And again, you probably want to do more than one design. You don't want to just do one and done and pray that it works. The best thing to do in this kind of situation is to do at least 10 to 15 designs of something similar to what's out there but different. That way you're not just spinning your wheels and just hoping this works, because you never want to just put one shirt out there and hope that it works, because that's never gonna, I mean, you might get a unicorn every now and then, but odds are you're never gonna get it on the first try. Usually in these situations I go 10 to 15 for every phrase that I go after, just different variations of it, different colors, different fonts, everything like that. So run AMS to about 10 to 15 of these different designs. Yes, you're going to spend money, but this is going to give you a real understanding of if these people are willing to buy your shirt. Now, when you set up these AMS campaigns, you want to set it up so that you're targeting spread kindness in the beginning. So it's a single campaign with one shirt in each campaign, and you're going to have the targeted phrase, a manual targeted phrase, spread kindness shirt. Now, you want to use, what I do whenever I set up these types of campaigns is I do that manual targeted campaign, I target one keyword, and then I will go 10% above whatever the suggested bid is for manual targeted on a phrase of that keyword. So your settings are going to be, you know, you've got the broad, you've got phrase, and then you've got exact match for your keywords. You want to go phrase match, spread kindness shirt. That way you'll get spread kindness shirt for women, spread kindness shirt for kids, and you want to have the phrase match, and then it's going to give you the bid of what your suggested bid is. I usually go 10% over what the suggested bid is. That way I'm guaranteed to be on the top of the page. And I'll usually run this for about 7 days. 7 days is just enough to see, you know, if people are actually going to buy it, because if they don't, turn the campaign off as fast as possible. If you're seeing a whole lot of clicks but not a lot of sales, usually means your design isn't that great, or it's hard to read and people are just clicking it to see it, and if they're not buying, then it usually means that your design isn't compelling enough to buy, but it was just obscure enough that they wanted to see it. So refine the design a little bit. If you're getting a bunch of impressions but no clicks, that means that they're just not interested. But if you're getting that, you know, click-through rate and purchase rate, the ACoS, if you're around 15 to, I usually go the highest is 28%, that's your golden range, and you're now proving that people want what you're selling. So you're within 15 to 28%, your shirt's selling a little bit, you're ranking at the top of spread kindness. Now what you can do is transition those keywords that you're targeting in AMS to anti-bullying. And now this is whenever you're going to, you know, just catapult your sales, and you're going to get in front of a much bigger audience. And this is whenever, you know, your shirt's probably now ranking on the second or third page for anti-bullying if it's at the top for spread kindness. I hope that makes sense. This is how I've done it every time, and it always works. I've never had to explain it to anybody though, so hope it's making sense. But anyway, that's the process that I use. So it's got You're ranking for spread kindness. You're probably on page 2 or 3 for anti-bullying. Once you turn that AMS on for anti-bullying, it's going to put you to the top of the page for anti-bullying because you've already got the sales behind you. Usually if you just like cold start a AMS campaign for a really popular keyword like anti-bullying shirt, you might get bounced around. Like the first page you might get put at the bottom of the page, whenever you're starting AMS if you don't have any sales proof. So whenever you have sales proof from spread kindness, you're able to go to the top of the page for anti-bullying, and that's whenever you'll get your design seen by most people. Now, once it starts selling at the top of the page for anti-bullying and your shirt goes from ranking with AMS to ranking organically, turn AMS off, because now you're just able to ride those coattails, keep it there, and then now once the season comes around again, at least comes around again, it's coming up for the first time for me. So anyway, I'm looking forward to it. So that'll mean that I'm already on the first page and I get to ride this sales volume. They're selling now, but it's going to sell even more once the anti-bullying awareness month starts. So that's how you rank shirts quickly, hence quickly, with simple keywording and just knowing how to rank shirts like this. So hope this helps. This is what I've done, for a lot of shirts that perform really well for me now. So comment down below, let me know if you have a niche that you're struggling with. I'd love to help you out. And just remember, guys, someone's going to do something amazing every day. Why not you?